Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to stream. Happy Friday. It is lovely to have you here, Josh and Beba and any lurkers. And after what feels like about 6 months, but is in fact just 4 weeks, we're returning to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And I have a vague memory of where we were. I'm pretty sure chat has no memory of where we were. So, you know, that's going to be fun for everybody. We just get to discover things. Isn't learning exciting, chat? Don't you like it when you find out something that you didn't know before? Anyway, I also haven't streamed from my Switch for a while, so... Hey, the sound's working. I'll update a different day. Oh my god, where was I? Why was I? Why am I lax? Last thing I remember story-wise. Lance, really? Eek. It's such a weird jumping noise. Last I remember... Yeah, we were gonna take the ship. We were gonna take the ship out on the sea. And between streams, I was just building up some CP in order to level up our classes. That's what I was doing. I remember. And I was starting to have an issue of a lot of characters not really having classes that I wanted to put them in anymore. Like, Noah has 2 classes he can be, but my current setup has enough attackers and enough healers. So, I just had to put some people in suboptimal classes. Also, yeah, Stalker isn't the best class, but I am still building on it. Weirdly, Uni has almost every class mastered. She's closer than anybody else. For some reason, Lance can't even be a full Metal Jaguar yet. Which is wild. So yeah, we just have a slightly suboptimal thing here. I'm going to fight a dude just to remember how the game works. We are going to do story today, but before we do story, there's actually another hero we can get, and she is arguably the coolest.
Want to kick their butt again, for old time's sake?
This like one's got character.
Customer.
Go!
No rush. Show us what you got, Senna. Appreciate it.
Man, why am I playing as Lance? This is not a class that I'm super good with. Also, this dude does a stupid amount of damage, and I'd forgotten that. And he can poison you. Which, like, nobody needs that many ways to do damage over time, right? Where's Uni? I'm gonna do an early chain attack just to... Mostly actually just to heal Neo up.
Hit them where they least expect.
Yeah, reducing aggro sounds good.
I just thought of a great idea.
Actually, let's up defender aggro and give attack up. Man, I've forgotten... Not a lot, but I've forgotten enough about this game. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Josh. Let's see if we can get a side break. If we can get a break from...
I'll start us off.
Nope, missed the break there. Lance can also break, potentially. Hey! Can everybody topple? No. Oof, looks like only Noah can topple. My class setup is not perfect. Because, yeah, Xeno 2 is not quiet by any means.
This should be our plan of attack.
Everyone get ready.
Yeah, let's... Let's just get an AoE heal. Thanks, buddy. And I think I'm gonna go for a launch, actually. Just because it deals more damage.
Time for the big one. Your fate was sealed when you rose against us. Ah! How about something like this?
This should be our plan of attack.
So this is going to far from kill him, which I was aware of when I set this up. I just wanted to get some healing and basically get my fingers around how the system works again. Ah, that's too much.
One more for the road. Fight them.
Got an ace up my sleeve. Alright, coming right up.
I'll start us off.
Let's get as much healing as we can.
I'm waiting for this. Quick ball. I got you in my sight. Hope you're ready for us. Keep fit. Don't stop us. Stay right there. Got a surprise for you.
I love Senna turning her hammer into a bomb. It's so dumb, and I adore it. Hello, Elvie.
In for the long haul, huh? Let's gonna milk you into next week.
Why
For the Demon Slayer.
Here we go. Ready for crying now.
We're pretty much invincible at this stage.
Feel the power.
Started handle. Right, the enemy's on me.
Tear it up, Billy Senna.
Death Keep piling on the damage.
Tear it up for me, Senna! No longer up!
Got you. I can't clean up.
We get a topple in time? I doubt it.
Feeling good! Butterfly blade!
Oh, one of the little babies has joined in. Whoa!
Just where it hurts the most.
Oh!
Did I push you too hard?
I got KO'd. Ah! Shit! Awful timing. Hello, Malu. I just messed up something major. Hello! I'm glad you got some free time. Ooh, this might be a mild disaster.
I'll follow your lead. How about this?
Oh! Yeah, shit. Anything you can share, Malu? Because that's incredibly rough.
I figured out the pattern.
And yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that.
I'll take one.
You're in for it now. It's gonna hurt, though. Pow!
God, that sucks.
I used my thinking muscles for this one. This should be our plan of attack. I'll make it work.
Yeah, that's completely bonkers. I'm really, really sorry to hear that.
This is illegal.
It almost feels like it, LV.
This'll end it.
Again, that last part especially is incredibly BS. Like, there's no legal way they can block unemployment.
How's this for a
Especially when you got laid off. Like, you didn't choose to.
You right, you pick mine.
I am angry on your behalf. But also, if I understand correctly, you're in the US, which is famously shitty with things like that.
Party never ends.
surely there have to be some legal ramifications for lying about that. But even if there's strict information security, they have to keep records, right? And worst case scenario, a lawyer can subpoena those records.
Glory hole.
Hi, Nikki. We're trying to get Malu some glory hole. Because Malu is currently being screwed in the least sexy way.
Gonna walk all over you. You know the drill.
You can count on me. Domination.
This is the power with which we fight.
Fine. Stretch my tracks. You can keep going, can't you, Mia?
Let's wait till I'm gifted for. I appreciate it. I just fucking spoiled now, then.
Okay, you recorded the call. That's important.
For not being careless.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're treating this as it is, which is them being completely, absolutely in the wrong. Okay, everybody's got every class. I have no idea why I'm playing
Do
as
exactly as I say.
I'll do my best.
Lance, except maybe that healers, I wasn't happy with the way healers were healing. Also, Malu, tell Mamadou we love her. Oh, by the way, these giant robots, we are now high level enough that they ignore us. They don't ignore us! I thought they did.
I'll draw them. Perfect time.
Slayer! Last blood! What hyper? Reload! Overflow! Power! Buried in the building.
Sabs, if it makes you feel better, I love you.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tyre?
Anyway, there's a bunch of dead soldiers here, so that's fun.
Would you mind?
Sabs, I take that as a compliment. No, Malu. I appreciate you sharing with us, and if you need to do paperwork, but if you need to just be distracted,
The right thing, eh?
we're here. You didn't detract at all. You gave me some righteous fury.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
It's interesting. Half of these are Keves, half of it are Agnes. Hell yeah! By the way, that we're not fighting today. We're level 56. At level 64, that will turn us into ground meat. Oh, Malu, I'm so excited.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Got to allow for a little challenge now and again.
This is for you, Sabs.
You can't fall here.
Ah!
Here, butterfly blades. Everyone, I'm sorry.
sure worked in a way.
We're overheating. I thought I was unstoppable.
Something so valuable here.
There's something about the way he just squashes us. I mean, that's not an awful smell, LB. Like, it's not my favorite, but it's not that bad. Anyway. We're not actually...
Leave it to me.
we're not sticking around here. We are heading way, way back. Somewhere we were ages ago. Right back to the desert. Now, you may have a vague memory. When we first came to the desert, we could go this way or we could go this way. And we were encouraged not to go this way because there was a very, very strong colony. Well, now we're very, very strong. But we're going here because there is one of the coolest heroes.
That sound.
But also a super cool area. Look how pretty it is, chat. Now,
Where did we end up now?
those of you who know Xenoblade Chronicles 1 might find these glowing trees quite reminiscent. God damn it, Pig and Sab... not Pig, Nikki and Sabs both. You all out here assaulting me?
Supply drop. Looks like we might get lucky.
That sounds fantastic, LV. The music here is a remix of the music from the Fallen Arm in Xenoblade 1. And in fact, that's the hand that you see at the Fallen Arm. But the trees are not trees that were ever found there. They're much more similar, though they are different, but they're much more similar to the trees found in another area in Xenoblade 1, Sartorial Marsh. I've never been 100% confident in that, though, because that wouldn't be a merger between Xenoblade 1 and 2. That would just be all Xenoblade 1, and that feels weird.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
Rip that dude in particular.
Cave. Great. Wonder what it's like inside.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
LV, it was the arm of Mechanus, one of the two titans from Xenoblade 1.
Good thing we found this.
Now it's interesting because this area feels a lot...
You can never go wrong with some ether.
it feels a lot like an area in Uriah in Xenoblade 2, but we know where Uriah ended up. Like, it's not subtle. So, oh yeah. LV, it was big enough that people, like, lived on it. It's essentially a continent. I love that these guys just ignore me. They know I'm too strong for them. By the way, I do recognize that at least some of the references I'm making, a lot of people won't get. I am sorry about that, but I'm not going to stop.
That's a weird one.
God, he's big. Look at this
This'll
gentleman.
be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Gotta pull my weight too.
Also you, Meaty.
Hey.
Hey, Meaty. Also Nikki.
I'm good at this whole heater
And Noah, for his talent art, can still use Lucky 7. Part of the reason that Noah's super cool. I haven't taken a look at it yet, LV. It looks weird, and I'm not 100% sure it's my kind of thing. But I'll take a look at it. I feel like the name puts me off.
Do it, Kara. I'll go
It's a very good emote, Mickey. Man, I want to get to partner for the single purpose of having like 1 million emotes. I mean, I lie. That is not the single purpose. There's a lot of reasons I want to get to partner. Primarily, I would like to potentially make this a job. But that is very difficult. Oh, now you're angry. Okay, he's dazed. Let's see if we can get a good chain attack out of this. Yeah, I appreciate it, Meaty. The issue is less that and more actually like reaching an audience and bringing them. The frustrating thing for me is I've put a lot, and I mean a lot of effort into building a TikTok following to try to do something with that. And like, it's worked. I've got over 11,000 followers. There are two issues. In the US, if you have 10,000 followers on TikTok, you can be monetized. In Canada, that number is 50,000. Not 15, 50. So I can't monetize on TikTok. And secondly, there is no way I can figure out to bring some of those people over to Twitch, which is where I do my, primarily where I do my streaming. I'm trying to figure some stuff out, but oh, it's killing me. Let's get physical defense down. But yeah, I think 50,000 compared to the US's 5,000 is a bit ridiculous.
Any last words? How about this?
I use my
Hell yeah, Meaty. I super appreciate that.
Think this plan might work? Great! Everyone get ready! I'll start it off!
Dude's lying flat on his back. How did he block one of those hits?
Goes against us! I'm hot on your heels!
I've got an idea. All right.
Trying to think the best way to do this.
I'll lead.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Take this!
Meaty, I get it, but also, yes, you need to eat something other than peanuts.
Bring it home.
I'll make it count! Great! Everyone get ready! I'll start it off!
Hell yeah, Absol. I like Absol. Do I have an Ultra Ball? I never actually do anything with the community game. I literally just collect. Thank you, Meaty. It's been a thing. As I said, the frustrating thing for me is getting it to feel like it's worth it. Which, I mean, I know it is long term, and it's nice to have an audience, but I want that to translate into Twitch things. Oki suggested maybe YouTube instead of Twitch, which probably easier to simulcast at least. Because when I was trying to do Twitch and TikTok, that just put... my computer did not like that.
on this sword. Finally got the strength. It's my trap.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall!
Why does Sabs have that weird thing next to his name? Weird.
Is this like a rare thing?
Wonder what's inside.
Maybe Sabs caught a shiny or something? As in, it was holding like an evolution stone, or I'm confused. I don't know what to do with the phrase, I caught a rock.
Good thing we found this. What kind of place is this?
Oh, that's incredibly poggers. Oh, my one weakness. Sincerity.
Huh? This is new.
Slan Wonder Sphere. Yo!
I want me some glory hole.
No, this is not. I thought this was somewhere from Xenoblade 2, but it's not. It's just another thing. You know what? You know what, Meaty? You deserve glory hole.
These are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care of that.
I think this is the site of an Annihilation event, but it could be a reference to an area in Xenoblade 2, which specifically in Torna. Which is interesting because there's not a lot from Torna. Have good work and or lurk. Is this not... Have I gone the wrong way? Colony Iota, yeah. Oh, I can open the door. I cannot open the door. God damn it. I've wasted our time, chat. Okay, unrelated. There's apparently a slidey rope.
Say, over there.
Slidey rope.
If we slid along that,
We could go up
this is
there.
something decent, right?
We're sliding down.
So much to see, huh?
That felt real bad.
Watch your footing, guys.
Sabs, You continue to strike me in my weak point. For massive damage. LV, I don't have the upper body strength to even imagine it.
Wonder
God
what's
damn, this
inside.
game's
These
pretty.
are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care of that.
Are you special? You're not special. Seriously, all of that for one little chest?
I want to see.
Time to take the fast way.
Hey Chad, I hope you like the void. Okay, let's figure out. That's something. So let's go to Zem's Crossway and see if that'll help. Oh, is this... Did I try to go the back way to Colony Iota? God damn, I know it's
Check out
not.
what it bombed.
This looks so much like Oblivia from Xenoblade X, which, by the way, Xenoblade X is coming to Switch. I doubt I'm going to stream it again,
So valuable.
but I probably will stream the, like, epilogue. Because, like, I've streamed the whole game before,
Keep your heads or lose them.
Well, there's a will.
but the epilogue is brand new, so I will probably be streaming that.
Keep the enemies to me.
Time to end this.
Keep the enemies to me. You butterfly leg.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
It's actually worth fighting all of these unique monsters now, even the low-level ones that don't really give us a lot. Yeah, Elvie. It's like an anime. But yeah, so these guys are fairly weak. Don't give us a lot in terms of experience, CP, any of that. But they're still worth fighting now for a reason,
We'll finish it here.
which we'll see hopefully in the next couple of
For a
streams.
plan. All right. This isn't the end. You're finished.
Leave it to Uni. Do you think this plan
I don't think I will leave it to Uni. I think I'll leave it to Senna, actually. Mostly because... There we go. We love a yippee.
More where that came from.
and one for
Ooh, very nice, Elvie. I've heard incredibly good things about Persona 5.
hit them where they least expect. Woohoo! I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll start us off.
I'm with you.
It's gonna hurt, you know. Check out my special attack. Leave it to Uni.
Okay.
This should be our plan of attack. Aye, coming right up. Let me do the honors.
It's because of Mario Strikers, Sabs.
Take this.
How about this?
Oh. Silly pig.
do. Yippee!
I'll lead!
Mina! Party never ends.
I was waiting for this!
Yeah, we'll give it to Mio.
Let's run! One more for the
When it works, Striker can deal insane damage. Not Stalker can deal insane damage.
You watching?
This is the power with which we fight!
We also picked up the odd shard behind this gentleman. Oh, yes. You need to come here because there is a quest that starts. And it starts...
Another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Tyon?
Yes. I'd really hoped it would turn out to be nothing. Ah, it seems someone else got here first.
That
Ooh.
gear must be a high-rank colony.
It is.
Lay the Ouroboros where they stand! I love to see you try, mate!
So yeah, to start we have to fight some dudes who are very powerful the first time you come through this area. But they're not that much anymore. We're level 57, they're level 23. I do think you're meant to come back here a little earlier.
No love lost, did you?
But after their grunts comes her. Hi, Mommy.
What was that?
Pull back! I don't like our odds. They must be silver rank at least.
Your caution dulls your insights. Your crude fighting wastes almost all your potential. And you, good judgment, but you're a bad quitter. Just as I'd heard, sadly.
Oh my god, Alexandria is so cool. That's her name.
I knew it. Colony Iota.
I've heard about them.
I bet you have. Commander Alexandria's famed for her keen wit.
How dare you take Dame Alex's name in vain, scum!
We've committed no crimes.
I suppose you can prove that?
Well, proving a negative isn't really possible. But what you think you know isn't the whole truth.
this sucker!
Dame Alex!
That's not helping, Uni.
I'm so there!
Sorry to go off book on you folks. Snuff.
That's enough. It will suffice for this little trial. You struggled for your life.
We're talking about her, Meaty.
Ouroboros criminals. Those lives will be mine. This I swear.
They're a bunch of morons, just as we'd heard. And rude to boot.
Indeed. But that might make for a fun reception. What you think you know is not the whole truth, huh? I do hope you'll tell.
I'll tell you, she's also a very cool character.
Looks like we managed to lose them.
What in Her Majesty's ever-loving cheekbones just happened back there?
What does that mean, Uni?
Simply put, our foes were well versed in the art of war, though their methods were inelegant, to say the least.
Inelegant, like war's ever pretty.
They're efficient at stockpiling combat rewards. That's how they managed to climb to silver rank already.
I heard they even share their supplies with other colonies. That seems kind of awesome.
Sharing supplies? Why would they do that?
It would prove beneficial in the long term, I think.
Creating debts to strengthen ties with other allied forces does open up your options, insofar as battle tactics are concerned.
And if that leads to better results in combat, you can get your hands on even more goods.
Uh-huh.
What I'm getting here is that they're trouble.
Yes, and to make matters worse, Alexandria herself announced that they will come for us again.
I bet us traitors would net them a hefty reward, huh?
So how about we turn the tables on them? Punch their lights out.
Listen to yourself, you doofus. We're talking silver here, yeah?
I mean, we beat Ethel, who was
Well,
also
whatever
silver.
we choose to do, here's something to bear in mind. Colony Iota's commando group is made up of 4 units. Regardless of the proportions we take, we have a high chance of encountering them. We should consider our approach carefully.
Well, in that case, brush off the embers that fall on your coat, right? It may be best if we strike first.
You're suggesting we march right into Colony Iota?
In terms of strategy, making the first move certainly would make it easier to seize the advantage. I think with our current level of experience, we should be able to take them on, but I'll leave the final decision to you.
Anyway, even for a frontal assault, we'll need to prepare properly.
Right. I'm in favor of the attack as well.
Chat, always prepare
But we
properly
should be
for a
sure to
frontal
target
assault.
The flame clock specifically and
Use enough
prepare
lube.
for the worst.
Yeah. Good to add more names.
And we just head straight back there.
Check out what it bombed.
Is that rare? I want
Good
see
to add
it.
more names. Good to add more names.
According to the game, yes, Josh. Because the game doesn't know I'm level 57. The game still thinks I'm in my 20s.
I see some relations have changed.
Interesting, Sabs. But yeah, you start fighting level 20s, and then immediately they're like,
I see some relations have changed.
you can deal with level 40, right?
Stick to the plan.
But these guys do not ignore you, sadly. That is untrue by every definition, LV. Thank you for clipping that, Meaty, because I'm not actually sure what shot you're talking about. Oh, yeah. I mean, Meaty, it is still basically an anime game.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
More enemies! I'll keep them occupied! Face
So there's something I'm trying to see, and it's really difficult to notice. It's about when Noah uses his talent art against soldiers.
I'll whack 'em good.
Butterfly blade! White
Oh, the angle is just wrong. Because there is something I've heard about but never actually seen.
This is something decent, right?
God, look how big that thing is.
I don't want to do this!
I do.
Let's light these mothers up. Hyper reload! No, lock. Stay in!
That is a fantastic conclusion to what could have been a horrible situation, Meaty.
Yeah, see if we can keep this up.
This little spot here, very good for collectibles. Oh, come on. Fine, I won't get those. This is the gate that we couldn't open from the other side. Oh, still locked. Interesting. So I need to get the key for that. Wonder where it is.
Don't try to stop us. We're dangerous. Ha! Butterfly blade! I'm helping you. Let's move,
And yeah, the 7 of us are taking on literally an entire colony. Oh yeah, there is a lot going on in this game. Damn it, that would have been the perfect opportunity. It's just too busy. Heck, no, we're cute. Okay, so the thing I wanted to show doesn't seem to be true at this point. It might be later. God, look how many of these dudes I've fought. That was a small army that I took out. Thank you for the super rare Duptona, LV. Yeah, Beba, picking up their armor and dog tags is just what I do after knocking people out.
I'm glad we meet again, Ouroboros. So, you've come to pit yourself against insurmountable odds? I admire your courage, at least.
We don't really enjoy being hunted. The hunter's role is more our speed.
Oh, that's such a badass line.
If you insist on barring our way, we'll do what needs to be done, old compatriot or not.
No need for speeches. Now is a time for action. I do hope you came prepared.
Her reasons. So yeah, Alexandria will be our next hero.
Glory hole.
Hi, Trom. Enjoy your glory hole. You've earned it. Thank you for the second Sir Skit up. Thank you, Ryan. You're incredibly helpful. Riku, I will do that after this fight. Okay, Ryza is done. And he is one of the most frustrating members of this team. Yeah, Josh. Nobody said they were bright. Except for Tyon, who is like officially one of the smartest people in this universe. But still thought, you know, 7 people trying to take down an entire colony was the smart thing to do. Anyway, I'm going to teach Alexandria a lesson. So we are going to chain attack her. You know what, Bebo? You do make a good point. If nothing else, history is on their side. Dang it, no break. Okay, finish off with Tyon. By the way, that is a very, very funny line when it comes at the end of a chain attack, because it is, in fact, the end. Dropped frames is at 0, Trump. If you're seeing frame drops, it's on your side, unfortunately. Which sucks. Interesting. I haven't watched a lot of Twitch today, so I wouldn't have noticed. Interesting. Wonder if they're having server issues, maybe. To be fair, Trom, there's a lot of Xeno-ness happening.
Phew! Made it through that somehow.
How many times are we going to have to do this?
I was just about to say that. A console.
Yeah.
Manners, cur, that is Master E to you. I put a lot of effort into developing
And now it's all wasted. Breaking her spirit, then fastening her in my own image. She ought to have been my masterpiece.
What's the pilot going on about?
That's a good question.
Alexandria, my cherished game piece. You should have made it much farther.
Who are you calling a piece? Neither her nor us will ever be what you want us to be.
Oh, of course you will. And of course you will. After all, that's just your role.
I wish this dude got more development.
I think it's time for a quick rewrite. No use for all of these imbecilic side characters.
Return to your seats for Act 2. Carnage! The curtain's about to rise!
He reminds me a lot of Akos from Xenoblade 2. She's KO'd at this point, Josh. So you can't see her, but she's somewhere on the ground. There is a reason, which we'll discover, LV, but honestly, entertainment is most of it. They are functionally immortal, and imagine how bored you'd get being functionally immortal. Not that I'm aware of, Sabs. We'll see her after the fight with the console, I believe, Josh. Noah just standing in the middle of the inferno, not giving a damn. Hello? Yeah, that's the issue, LV. We are their D&D. But yeah, there is more to it than that. It's not just a matter of being bored and wanting entertainment. Some of them do that as well, but we'll see a big part of it later. LV, if it was just boredom, yes, that would work, but there is slightly more to it than that.
Mina!
Chat, he's spitting.
Your fate was sealed when you rose against us.
How's this for a plan? All right.
Allow me.
I'll follow your lead.
I feel like everybody watching this is just seeing bar rotate in their head.
This'll end it. I'm here for good.
Let's bring it home.
Check out what I've got in mind.
Yeah, that one, Josh.
I'll start us off.
God, he must get so motion sick up there. Dude's gonna finish this by just barfing for days. And you know what? Good, he deserves it.
Waiting for this.
What do you mean pointless? We've murdered you.
Your heel. Now for the finishing touch. Got you there. Take your breathing.
Strike through. Upon this sword.
You know what, LB? This man has died for several reasons.
Oh no.
The applause. That's so rapturous.
Bye.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, more or less.
For now. But all this fighting really takes its toll on you.
Oh, really? That's not how it looked from where I was standing.
You weren't standing, ma'am.
It was impressive the way you beat him. And a big help, too.
Wait, what's she saying?
Dame Alex. I'm putting my foot down. Only boring run-of-the-mill plans from now on. This one gave me anxiety.
Yeah, this was all her
I said
plan.
I was sorry. Don't cry.
Basically, she
So
wanted
is
rid
the
of the
weight down
council.
According to your calculations.
She couldn't get rid of the council on her
Our
own,
goal was the defeat of the consul and to be released from his control.
so she got us
Though it was a
involved.
long acquaintance we had, at least until we uncovered that lie of his.
What was he lying about?
It's a long story. But anyway, making an enemy of the consul would have been a big gamble for us too. So to weigh the risk, we had to figure out just how strong you lot actually were.
That's absolutely what's
So
happening,
you
Tron.
used your friends and colony as bait. You thought if we were strong enough to deal with you all, we could stand up to the consul too.
You seem bitter about it.
But there must have been another way. Dispatch a scouting party or...
Oh, come on. We'd all reach homecoming before we got anywhere like that.
Sure, but see how much it cost you. It's not worth the sacrifices.
There is no victory without sacrifice. If you fight according to those musty old textbooks, you'll always be too slow. You're an old-fashioned man, aren't you, Tyon?
What?
Oh, we
Dame
killed him,
Alex,
Josh.
I don't think they'll respond well to that line of exposition. Only Ouroboros can destroy our flame clock. Shouldn't we consider asking for their help instead of riding them up like this?
I'm not riling up anyone. Just some gentle teasing among friends.
Dame Alex doesn't actually believe the ends justify the means. You'll understand if you look closely at the colony and how things are here.
What do you think?
Might be good to look around before we enter into any partnerships.
What if that's exactly what she wants you to think?
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'd like to trust her. She was quite open with us this far.
Good grief. How did softies like you even survive this long?
By being real strong.
I'm sorry. I admit I may have crossed a line. We'll have time to say goodbye to the old girl later. Come along. I'll show you how we fight here.
I see some relations have changed.
Forget how to get rid of that. It's on screen. Hello, Feely. I'm sorry, Lexi? You call her that? Okay, before Lexi became commander, this colony really was the pits, but now it's moving full steam ahead. Though, I guess there's not exactly much need to spend resources and energy on war anymore, huh? I'm not too sure what the future's going to bring. What I'll do. I wish this game had an auto-follow. A few games have implemented it, but too few in my opinion. Yeah, but she should go at our run speed.
Got another one. Levinus repair parts?
We got them, but no means of transport. Usual route goes the long way round.
No, there's a colony we could route through. Those cylinders, we'll manage.
We can add 2 days. We can make it on time.
Prioritize speed. Start with light goods.
That's the list there. I'll forward it on too.
What do you know?
That's
They're
fair,
really
Beba.
pro at that.
They're not just regular soldiers. More like they're all officers.
We're reading the flow of goods to learn of the war. It's a very flat hierarchy here, you'll find.
Using a minimum of people to achieve maximum results. That's the way we like to fight. Of all the colonies in Ionios, we're a bit extreme in the way we use the cards. Pretty special, right?
They're referring to the Collectopedia
You mean
cards.
the cards in the iris?
Yes. They tell us what's needed as of right now, and it's an easy and efficient tool.
But soldiers' wills and skills, on the other hand.
Feeling useful makes you confident. Confidence teaches a soldier pride. Pride binds the team, fosters productivity, and leads a colony to victory. Right?
As a result, we can invest ourselves in more research, and it takes us a step beyond.
A step beyond?
Yeah, Super Saiyan 3.
I did propose them. It's quite basic.
Wait, the Collectopedia cards, you made them?
The castle folk developed them. All I did was to issue the request through the console.
Meaning you made a deal with the castle? Surely that's not...
I didn't do it lightly. It was necessary. Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
And so I'm old-fashioned?
You're not mad this time?
I realized there was no ill will. We fight when we're confident. You and I think we're the same in that regard. I'm getting the impression that something must have changed you.
Thank the previous commander for that. He was a rash type, like this big one.
It winds you up, doesn't it? I get what you mean.
Oi, what the spot?
No matter what happens, you fight to keep everyone alive. And that's what makes a colony. All right, Alexandria. I understand you now.
Do you think we'll be useful?
Doesn't matter. I don't see people that way.
Oh.
Time to head back.
Yo, nice,
It's
Elvie.
unfinished business.
That's right. Time is precious.
We love free Pyrex, and since it's European Pyrex, it'll actually be good.
So all that's left is to smash it, yeah?
They always say smash, and it bothers me so much.
Iota will be free.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on board with how you played this. I don't appreciate being manipulated.
I'm sorry about tricking you before. I really do regret it.
Yeah? What's to say you're not tricking us even now?
Insolence!
I'm sorry about Lands, but I would like to know what exactly your goal is here.
When you think about rules, you have to realize that they are closely entangled with the intentions of whoever set them. I don't suppose you'll believe me, but I just want to see what life's like outside of those confines.
No. I believe you. From everything you've told us, I can see how serious you are.
Thank you. And I'm counting on you. Let's keep it on the straight and narrow from now on.
Interesting choice of words.
Lands?
No, it's fine. I'm sure she's got nothing else left to hide now anyway.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Love?
She's still hiding stuff.
Yeah.
Dame Alex?
No, I've got this. I'm not as old as I might seem, so I don't quite have the authority you might think yet.
You don't... Wait. Which term are you in?
Sixth?
What? Shut up. You cannot be sixth term.
Hush! Not so loud.
Which, depending on how old they're born,
You just have this
would put her, like, at 16 years old, maybe?
I work really hard for that, you know? Some colonies plan surprise attacks if they work out the timing of when the next generation of soldiers rolls over. And also, well, you know, reasons.
What reasons?
Dame Alex thinks she looks too young, so she likes to put on a touch of cosmetics to give her features extra character.
That was not public information.
It is now.
We're just gonna leave them all guessing otherwise.
Not really what I expected.
Well, that's your fault for assuming, isn't it?
I do find it funny.
Having
Every
presence is
character in
important
this
for a
game
commander.
is like
Might be
20
going over
years
my
or
head,
younger.
but it sounds like a struggle.
The character designs do not
For your
always reflect
information,
that.
The only ones who know this are my team chiefs and Chickadee. This is one secret I expect you to take with you unto homecoming.
We understand. We won't tell anyone. Here we go!
Yeah, Josh, they didn't plan for him to be here.
If you have my back, I've got yours.
Alexandria is one of my favorite heroes, and if I remember, one of the coolest classes. And Tyon is her inheritor, giving him a new option for an attacker class right away. Class Incursor, roll attacker. Damage increases with each critical hit, but beware as the damage bonus resets upon incapacitation. So anything that increases her critical is incredibly useful. And we have a bunch more Collectopedia cards that we can start looking at.
It's looking complete.
And not just from this colony. Although I'm looking for new ones specifically.
It's looking complete. We just had to persevere.
Do you notice something weird about what he says there? Whatever message he's supposed to be giving is corrupted somehow. Line. A, thank you. B, what the hell, Dan? God. I will say, I think Dan has maybe the best emotes overall on Twitch. But this one is pushing it. So anyway, some Collectopedia cards are messed up. That actually matters. Oh my god, your name is Nootka? So, how are you finding life in a silver colony? Everything about it is so wildly different compared to back home. I'll definitely be bringing some learning back from it, however small. Hang in there with that. Naturally. Peeps, talking. Have you seen the state of the food and medical supplies in Colony 4? You can add equipment and ether cylinders to that list too. They're running out of resources all across the board. Maybe you already know about it, but the first time Dame Alex's battle gambit came together was against you guys. It was her order that we lure Ouroboros so they'd approach from the south. From the south? How's that? For ease of attack, striking north of the Mechonis hand is typical, but exiting via the Aegis Wilderland forms a pincer. Yep, our plan to lure you to this deceptive terrain yielded pretty good results. Dame Alex picked it out, of course.
Good to add more names.
Oh. Hey, remember that Collectopedia card that bugged out and was illegible? Do you know what happened with that in the end? There weren't any new posts since then, so I guess someone went and sorted it out. At least that's what I'd like to think. Wait, in my chat, LV? Because you're not. His motivation and drive might be a bit lacking at the moment, but Feely used to be a really decent captain. I was made up to get on his squad? What? I don't know what that means. So you can understand why I got a bit annoyed when you see the status quo.
More names?
Oh, I don't know why you're banned, but I'm sure you can message, you can request an unban. Console's gone, that's that. Never liked him, though he thought well of Dame Alex, supported her. For that I'm grateful, but only that. Dame Alex is not merely resourceful, she's also a pugilistic precision. To wit, she possesses an attack power beyond the ken of ordinary foot soldiers. God, just say she's strong and you like her. Sadly, her power is as fleeting as it is fierce, for falling upon the battlefield even once will diminish its potency. Oh my lord. That's unfortunate, Elby. She fights to provide support to her 4 captains, wielding arts with which she weaves between enemy attacks. That's cool. We should probably try something along those lines too.
Good to add more names.
Senna just cutting through the nonsense purple prose.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
I'm mostly focused on Levnis engineering research at the moment, but when I started I was a mere mechanic. I was running myself ragged with endless repairs, so when they asked about changing the roster, I spotted my chance. I found out a little later that Ryza had set it all up for me with Dame Alex. That guy seems hands-off, but he's really involved. Hello? You have another thing to say? We managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time. In this breathing space, I think we have an opportunity to grapple with serious issues. For example, researching the Levnis tech of Kevas.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh-ho? About those supplies we're sending to Colony Tau. Yeah, they send a lot of supplies out. They can wait. We've had a change of plans. Our next delivery is now going to Colony 4. You'll notice they also send supplies to both Keves and Agnes.
A bit of good intel.
Which is very weird. In gratitude for your courageous work, here. Congratulations. Thank you. So yeah, Chickadee's very young, but she's actually quite senior in the colony. Oh, the possibilities. What's this? Everyone's having a grand old time. Ah yeah, I guess you don't know about this. Today's Harvest Day. It only happens once a month. What's Harvest Day? It's an evaluation day, basically. Every month we evaluate soldiers on their cooperation, boldness, and results. It's a day for us to show our appreciation of the soldiers who contribute the most to the colony. Hello, Paula. Can I be straight with you? In my book, evaluations are pretty much the exact opposite of fun. Oh, it's not the evaluation everyone's looking forward to. The chosen soldiers get to ask for anything they want. What, like anything? Like cured armu sirloin? Or some seafoam soap? Anything. Within the realms of possibility, of course. Sparks alive, that sounds wicked. And next we have Misaka of Sequoia's team. Is Misaka here? Hey, you don't think she's still in the Intel Analysis Suite, do you? She might be, yeah. Probably clean forgot today was the day. But I did tell her in advance. Shall we go get her? You can keep the show going, yeah? Oh, I couldn't ask you to go to all that trouble. We don't mind. You just keep doing your job. Well, if you're insisting, thank you so much. Then, could you give this to her? Harvest Day Tiara. You don't have to give it to her in person? Sequoia's team's really busy at the moment. I wonder if there's something going on with them. They won't mind, I'm sure. Just tell them I sent you. Alright, we'll go. I wouldn't mind talking to Misaka myself. Can I leave you to take care of things on your end? All in a day's work.
Good to add more names.
By the way, she said she wouldn't want us to go to all the effort.
I see some relations.
It's literally 3/10 away. Ugh, how could this? I just can't. It's all so bitter. She's asleep. Hey-ya! Yeah! Was it enemy raid? I think she's awake now. Dame Alex? What did she just do to her? I understand opening up acupuncture points is one way to relieve fatigue. Tyon, that is not what happened and you know it. Yeah, and so's a punch in the kisser. You know you've been selected for Harvest Day, right? You should have been notified already. Oh, now I remember. I thought I'd have a little nap till it was time. Oh no, the award ceremony, it's now! Yeah, okay, pause your ponios. I like that. Ponios are the in-world version of horses, and so instead of hold your horses, pause your ponios. That's cute. Why do you think we came all this way? Oh. Yay, I did it! Now I can get my luxury shampoo. Chickadee sends her regards and all that guff. Congratulations. Thanks. Try not to oversleep in future. If this was the battlefield, you'd be dead. Ugh, sorry. But you've done some sterling work. I'm expecting good things from you in future too, Misaka. Yes, ma'am. I won't let you down. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me. There's procedure to follow. Good shampoo is hard to come by. Harvest Day is about the only chance to get your hands on it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Not at all. It's been an enlightening experience. How long have you had this evaluation system in place? Since Chickadee arrived, I think, so for 2 years now. About the same time as Colony Iota started to distinguish itself. That girl's not much of a fighter, but she really excels at this kind of thing. Anyway, if you want to know more about how it all works, you should ask Chickadee herself. That makes sense. We need to report back about Misaka anyway. Let's get back to Chickadee. Good work with everything, Chickadee. We gave the tiara to Misaka. All the awards have been given out. Thank you so much for your help. You said Sequoia's team was busy. Well, it looks like it's taken its toll on Misaka. Thank you for the dude, Selby. Following Collectopedia card movements takes great patience and concentration. That's why I wanted to make something like Harvest Day, to show people their hard work was appreciated. Ah, so the evaluation system was your idea. It was, and somehow I made it come to fruition with Dame Alex's backing. If all we wanted was an evaluation system, the Flame Clock and Homecoming would have done the job just fine. But you have to wait so long to see results that way. I wanted something a bit more immediate. A good way to improve soldiers' skills. It serves a direct personal benefit and stops people losing heart. I'm not really one of nature's fighters, but if this is the only way I can support the colony, then I'll do it with pride. And now that the colony's been freed, I can do so much more. Thank you, everyone. I really like that idea of a system in place to reward them before, you know, the homecoming where they die. Colony 9's really fallen by the wayside. Both their rank and their army numbers are down. Let's continue to watch their Collectopedia cards closely. There might be come a time when we have to lend a hand.
Sounds like a scoop.
Trum, I hope you get that glory hole.
I'll follow you.
On it.
God, Noah's got some hams, doesn't he?
Wonder what's inside. This should prove useful later. We should take good care of that. Huh.
Hi, Chickadee. Colony Iota puts a lot of energy into food and medical care. It was one of Dame Alex's initiatives. Very sensible, as staying fit and healthy is vital for keeping up morale. I'm doing all I can to make sure our troops are in top condition. One of the lieutenant's many important duties.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Collectopedia
Where should I
cards.
start?
So Alexandria came up with the Collectopedia cards, right? She said she got it implemented by a consul. I'm a bit surprised she managed to get approval for something like that. I suppose there are all sorts, even among the consuls. There are some, like Kay at Colony 4, who treat the soldiers like tools. And others, like at Colony Iota, who allow the commanders to exercise their judgment. Still, bottom line is, there would be no Collectopedia cards without Alexandria. I just have to wonder how she managed to persuade her consul to sign off on it. That's Alexandria's gift. Makes me scared to think what depths lie behind that smile. Colony Iota goods.
I think we need to discuss this.
So there's something about the Colony 4 resource problem that I've been thinking about. Alexandria, why did you help? That's a bit of a rude question. Colony 4 is an ally. They've been released from their flame clock. I don't need an excuse to help an ally, do I? Yes, I can understand you're sharing resources with them, but what I'm trying to say is, how does an Agnian colony know so much about the resource shortages of a Kavesi one? That's what you were going to say. That's what I was wondering too. There's no putting anything past you. Information is easy to come by if you know how, and I always stay up to date. You're not saying you have an inside man, are you? I wouldn't take that much of a risk. I'm just doing the same as you. Here, this is how. This is a Collectopedia card. I told you, didn't I? I came up with them. Did you think I could only see my own army's information? Wait. You're saying that you leaked secret Agnes tech to Keves to use it as well? At the time I just thought we got really lucky. When all along it was a ploy to dig up enemy intel? I have to say I'm impressed. The important part comes after that. While analyzing the flow of resources, I realized that this war is almost perfectly balanced. Almost like it doesn't want to end. Which is to say, there's someone orchestrating the war from behind the scenes. That should start hinting at things, LV. When you think about rules, you have to realize that they're closely entangled with the intentions of whoever set them. Your words, Alexandria. This is what you were talking about, isn't it? You worked out that much. Didn't exactly try and blow the whistle, did you? What else could I do? What could anybody have done, even had they known? Then our Ouroboros appeared, the world's enemy. And the enemy of one's enemy is one's friend, right? I'm glad you understand. I hope you're friendly with your actions as well as your words. Cold as ever. Okay, how about this? I'll show you the storehouse, the heart of Colony Iota itself. Yeah, LV, I was just saying, Alexandria theorizes that there's someone behind the scenes who's orchestrating the war so that it never ends. So, that's starting to hint at what you were asking earlier. Take whatever supplies you need and use them as you will. Fair? You're saying we have final say over resource distribution? Well, you'll have to discuss the particulars of storehouse management with Chell, but yes. I appreciate the sentiment, but we wouldn't feel right. Whoops, already pinged her. Already? She doesn't have much spare time, so you'd better get hustling. The storehouse is a bit hard to give directions to, so first just head for Taurus Hollow. Just talk to Ryza at the entrance and he'll let you in.
It's looking complete. It's looking complete.
Unlike previous games, there's no real advantage to, like, completing your Collectopedia. It just gives, like, constant small rewards, which is still cool.
A new location.
3 Heroes Peak.
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
I wonder who the 3 heroes are. And I mean that with sincerity. There are a couple of people it could be, but I'm not sure. I mean, this game has lots of heroes, Sabs, so no need to be upset here.
Gotta be a toughie, huh?
Oh, you wanted...
Wonder what's inside.
This should prove useful later.
We should take good care of that.
I've got terrible news on the more than 3 front.
Don't lose focus.
Sorry about this.
Smooth as ever, Alex. I was just worried about some moat. Nice move, Kyle. Butterfly blade.
Sidewinder! Nice cross! Wow, thanks. Go! Cylinder! Yeah, happy!
Show us what you got.
Moon's
on! We can do this.
But... Sorry, perfect! Refreshing breeze!
No lock, lock. Quick ball.
We got a launch. We can chain attack. And we get to see how Alex plays in chain attacks as well.
I've got an idea. All right.
So Alex is an attacker. Multiplies TP by 125 when first in line to attack. That is common to attackers, but not hero attackers. Also makes all of her attacks critical. So genuinely a very useful hero to have. Her current attacks, she has Sidewinder. So from behind it has an increased critical rate and it is an AoE. She's got a Side Break and Luminous Illusion, which has a very high critical rate, and Evade. You can see, based on what I said earlier, she's very focused on crits. No real surprise there. Yeah, let's start with her actually. Her damage goes up as her crits go up, so it makes sense that she would be kind of a crit-focused hero. Whistling Blades. During chain attack, increases the critical rate by 25 percentage points. So you can see her entire theme. God, the Full Metal Jaguar really does have a very, very cool chain attack.
Muscles for this one.
Great! Everyone get ready! Allow me!
This dude wasn't even bothering us. Unobtrusive is in his name. We're entirely the villains here.
Oh, we're not done yet! I'll make it count!
But yeah, he's a spider, but this is just where he lives.
I'll start it off!
I was waiting for this.
Sidewinder! I'm hot on your heel! Now for the finishing touch! Got you there! Sink your breathing!
Strike true. Upon this sword, I place your strength.
Rip that one spider in particular.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall!
However, it was worth it, if only because we got another odd shard, in this case triangular. We still don't know what we do with them. But the odd shards are... they're not at all required. But they do something interesting later.
Is that what I think it is?
Turns out this was not the right way to go at all. Oh well. Do I have a quick travel point closer to where I want to be? Oh, I don't even know where I want to be at this point. Well, this was slightly closer. God, this area is stunning.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
Zane's Talon. I'm genuinely curious why it's called that.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
I'm not aware of any creature in Xenoblade called Zane whose talon this could be.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Oh!
Gale, right
Level 61. Tough, but potentially beatable. Man, I'd forgotten how much easier non-unique monsters are. Although, I think I figured out what happened to that one soldier who died. Correct, Beba, and very eloquent, thank you. Man, for being 4 levels above me, this really isn't that tough because it's not a unique monster. It's amazing. I'm so used to fighting uniques that I'm just used to them being insanely difficult. We won't get a break, but we can try. Wow. The problem is where it is, I think a topple will just not be useful. Yeah. So in Xenoblade 2, if you could topple an enemy over a cliff, they would fall to their death and just... no matter how much health they had, they would die. And so there's a really, really good way of quickly killing some super strong enemies. Here, if you topple an enemy over a cliff, it just cancels out the topple. Which is more balanced, but less interesting. I don't know why I'm trying to get the break, but I am.
Observe my strategy. I'll make this.
I'll start it off. I'm gonna win this. Too right, you pick mine.
Ooh, we can't actually start with any of our attackers. Too strong.
walk all over you. You know the drill.
You can count on me. Domination.
I always feel bad because Tyon's half of this one just feels very anticlimactic to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, the chain attack music is sublime.
Decent, right? Such is the officer's duty.
PounderE.co.li. You know what, Twitch? I'm not sure that is actually a website. I'm sorry, Quarter Pounder E. coli? I just want to check. Yeah, we're ranking up quite nicely. Hell yeah, Sabs. So, almost always in these situations, I am going to support the Ignas, because Ignas are actually sentient. The monkeys are not. Oh Lord, Meaty. Rip your CPU. Yeah, that doesn't sound sexy at all, Trom.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Now that is a big monkey.
He looks angry. Is he angry?
I think he always looks
He's
angry.
just not very expressive is all. Still cute though, just like an Arden.
Is he mad at us? Ryza, let's chat. You're scaring Senna. Sorry, not a talker. Oh, I see. Beware the monsters. Monsters? The storehouse is a little way out from here, so a little infestation is to be expected. It's hard to find, and the monsters save on guard duties. You could say they're the perfect anti-theft device. Risky business. Right, I see. We'll be careful. Ask Chell. And Dame Alex? Yes? Be nice. I'm nice. You don't have to tell me. Don't bother yourself with me. Come on then, let's get moving.
I see some relations have changed.
So yeah, their storehouse is in like a natural cave system.
I don't get how a guy can be so calm.
He's already in his 10th term. And he looks more like an Arden by the day.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Oh, night has fallen.
Well, Trom, I know what they call it in France.
You can never go wrong with Samantha.
I think it was an important thing in a movie one time.
Is this like a rare thing?
My understanding is a lot of that movie can be described as not important but memorable. Like, there's a lot of character building. Oh my lord, I'd forgotten what a long way this is.
Better give it a good once over.
Man, Hamburger Royal is a way better name.
I see our target. That's the storehouse.
I see. It's well protected all the way down here. Topographical info updated.
So this is the storehouse. Queen's flapping wings. All the stuff is yours. Yep, and we're not at full capacity. Let me introduce you. This is Chell, our storehouse manager extraordinaire. So, Chell, everything should be as previously discussed. As of now, our friends here are on resource distribution. Fine with me, it needs to be done. And the more surveillance, the better. Who's surveilling who? All of you surveilling me, of course. When you're living under the flame clock, your allies and enemies are clear. Whoever you can get the fire from is your enemy. Simple as that. But we can't live by those rules anymore. Enemies and allies. They change depending on you yourself. That's the difficulty, isn't it? Forcing conflict is just one effect of the flame clock. Couldn't we also say that flame clocks controlled our behavior? That's it. The time's ripe for traitors to emerge, and it's so dangerous for any one person to hold too much power. Do you doubt your own comrades that much? Of course I don't doubt them. I know they can get whatever job done. We're all pretty brilliant here. So the only thing that counts in your eyes is ability. Let me ask you then, would you trust some researcher sat at their desk all day with some manual labor? Would you put a soldier who couldn't pilot a bathtub in the cockpit of a Levnis? Personal skill is what counts in tactics. As long as you believe in that, that's enough. Does anyone disagree? Alexandria, She's a right pain, isn't she? Give it a rest, Chell. But I think it's a wise assessment. No one knows how things are going to change. Keep an eye on me or not. I'm with Dame Alex, that's all. You really care for Alexandria, don't you? I do, a lot. But I'm 10th term, not got much time left. And Dame Alex needs allies more than anything. Please be good to her. You shouldn't talk like that. About what time you have left. I suppose you're right. Didn't mean to talk for this long. Anyway, about Colony 4's resources. First, just got to do this. Yeah, now we can distribute their resources. What was that? You've got access rights to the goods. You could think of it as unlocking a new function of the Collectopedia cards. You really packed it with features, didn't you? It's nice to see you surprised. This isn't surprise, it's shock. It's pretty user-friendly. Just name the commander of the colony you want to send to. Then just pick your supplies and done. But Colony 4's commander... No need to worry. It's all been arranged with Bolearis, the acting commander. You can use his name in this instance. It's easier to pick it up by doing, to be honest. Give it a go. So we get 5 packs of goods, which we can distribute. How much of the situation have you relayed to the colony's troops? The consul may have been defeated, but things are on a surprisingly even keel. Actually, considering the plan's level of secrecy, I thought it had made quite a stir, but Dame Alex doesn't roll like that. It doesn't matter what kind of set 2 she sees, she just tells us to stick to our routines. Yes, thereby containing the panic with minimal interference. They must place a great deal of trust in her. Anyway, let's take a look at these Collectopedia cards. Because there is this one. They need 5 sets of goods from Colony Iota, and guess what? We have 5 sets of goods. So that's good. Good.
It's looking complete.
These will keep Colony 4 stable for the time being.
We're going up in the world.
Yep, everything went through, no problem. You've got authority over about half of the resources in this room. How you divvy it up is absolutely up to you. We're trusting you to distribute it according to the common good. Thank you, Subs. I will. Ugh. The common what now? To each colony according to its needs, innit? If we scratch their back, they'll scratch ours in future. It's a shock, isn't it, Beba? It's like an investment that'll pay dividends to us later. And we get 15 more goods to distribute. We may have some breathing space at the moment, but the supplies we've got laid away have their limits, of course. We won't be able to distribute them to all of the colonies. Please, think carefully about how you're going to use them. Don't overthink it, though. Just share them with the colonies that you think would need them the most. So, every colony we have... Wait, which one, Meaty? Yeah, every colony we've met so far, we can give them goods. Oh no, I was just reading what Uni said. It's ridiculous. So, Ashera, they need 7 goods. We've only got 15. Colony Lambda needs some. Yeah, so Ashera doesn't really need it. It's just, my motto is that if something can be taken, it gets taken. That's not ideal. You see, I know Izzard, they struggle. Good lord. Colony Tau struggles. And I know that Colony 9 has been struggling, so I'm going to go...
We just had to persevere.
Colony Lambda. And this also makes the colony start cooperating. Which I think is interesting.
We just had to persevere.
And then Xeon.
That's all of them.
We don't have enough to do the others at the moment, but I believe we get more supplies later.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
So yeah, Colony 9, Colony Tau, and Colony, I think it was Lambda, are now allied with Iota. Honestly, Meaty, that's a really cool way to motivate people. And to... I mean, you can call it radicalizing, but you were just being cool to people.
We're quite well traveled by now, huh?
Oh yeah, there... Is there a way to get out of here? No, not without walking. No, oh no, there is. You just have to go to the map proper. Because Taurus Hollow is technically its own region. That's so funny, Nobu. This quest over here. I remember this being something I got very, very late in the game because it's weirdly difficult to get to. So I'm not going to bother at the moment. I actually want to go back to Colony Iota because there was another quest chain I wanted to do.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
I do.
We could do with some food.
I mean, yeah, Beba, that's a pretty common thing. Riverbird Crispy Grill. Okay, so that's just like a grilled duck breast, which sounds amazing.
Mmm, delicious.
Uni's back in action.
Can't wait to see how Manana prepares it.
Also, I'm sorry, what? How's Warframe been out for 10 years? Or more? In my brain, Warframe's still a pretty recent thing.
I think we need to discuss this.
Oh my lord, 15? Okay. I certainly didn't know about Warframe until a couple of years ago. It's clearly a much longer running thing than I thought it was. No, Sabs, but there is a sound command that'll call me old. What do you make of those strange comments? I've never seen any with garbled text like that before. Oh, Nikki. 14,000 years? Not the one I was going for, Sabs, but it works. It's weird that someone issued the exact same request multiple times. Thank you for the Sabs. Think our irises are broken? Don't scare me like that. The very possibility makes me shudder. Maybe it's a bug in the card itself. That sounds like something to ask Sequoia. If it really is a bug, she'll be in the most foul mood until the matter's resolved. Ugh, do we have to? She seems to be our best option. Right, let's see what she has to say. We'll do these other quests later. Or, a lot of them I'll probably end up doing off stream. Because, God, there's a lot of content in this game. Ooh, hi Misaka. Harvest Day voting is normally very impartial. We select deserving troops through a general survey of opinion. Except this time, I heard Sequoia was the one who pushed for me. She won't come up and tell it to you directly, but she likes showering people with praise from afar. That's just the sort of person she is. She can be a bit stern sometimes, sure, but I actually respect her.
I see some relations have changed.
Senna, you're big thing is strength training. Do I have that right? How did you know? It was the Collectopedia cards. I checked out your history and saw a lot of requests to do with muscle training and stuff. What, it even logs stuff like that? Talk about an invasion of privacy. Intelligence is the foundation of war, after all. You get what the big deal is with Collectopedia cards now? A Collectopedia card bug? Oh, is this about the comment text? Do you know why it's happening? Interference caused by black fog. Still just a theory, though. I assure you, the tool itself is bug-free, and I'm happy to have a word with anyone who isn't. Phew, touchy subject, eh? Do you keep getting repeated requests from someone called Sif? It's starting to drive me up the wall. We heard you the first time, a waste of everybody's time and effort. Yeah, spamming messages seems like a surefire way to tick folks off. Oh my lord, Meaty, that's amazing. I hadn't heard of that. What I did hear about, and this is one of my favorite things, the Pentagon has had to change how they order food when things are intense, because before the most recent Gulf War, before war was actually declared, a guy figured it out by the spike in requests for delivery pizza from every pizza chain around the Pentagon, because so many people were staying late because things were getting intense. And they've had to change the way they order food in because of that. It's amazing. And a guy on Reddit was like, I'm telling you now, war is going to be declared soon, and here's my data from like publicly available sources, and it was really amazing. Maybe they don't need to get the thing they've requested. Maybe what they want is for the request itself to be seen. Ah, what they've asked for can be found throughout the tunnels, no bother. A black fog's just rolled in around that area too, which means... Sparks, something's happened in the tunnels? I can't say for sure, but it certainly sounds like something's going on. Thank you for telling us. We'll check it out.
I see some relations have changed.
So yeah, the issue is not that there's a bug in the system, it's that somebody needs help. But yeah, operational security is a hell of a thing. I'm going to talk to this person. We're at 20% of our remaining stock. Container, my beloved.
I hope we can make use of this.
No, there we go. That's also amazing, LV. Before I attend to their, I'm sure, very important request, there was something else I wanted to do, which was over here a while back. I mean, Beba, no, this is not a Garth mine track, but there is going to be some... I'm so confused. Oh, such a lovely view from here. Also, many Agnes and Keves troops come here, because stocking of resources not possible from inside of tunnels. Oh, okay. I was so confused, Peppa. Prophet of Zoka, pile up in ginormous heap. Oh, what clever pun is Zoka. Miss Wing made cuisine much, so tiring to eat raw fruits and veggies. Now is time for make do, but when day off arrives, can go Colony Lambda to stuff belly silly with proper food.
I see, I see.
Man, it is genuinely... This is one of my favorite areas if you know Xenoblade 2. Because they're just enough remnants of what used to be. Like, if you know Xenoblade 2, it's obvious where this is. Even though technically you could only see this area from a distance there. Up we go. And why do we go up? In order to go down. And where we're going is actually an area that you could go in Xenoblade 2. Not just could, but had to. Oh my lord, we're here too early. They're level 82. Oh my lord. Why are they level 82?
We can make use of this.
And down there was like the rest of the city. And on either side. And through there was an amphitheater. God, it's so cool. Max level is 99. Which we will almost certainly reach. It's not really that hard to reach if you do.
Now there are two of them.
Thank you, Saps.
Just be careful, all right?
How long has it been like this? Regardless, we can't just leave it like this. Let's at least get this rock out of the way.
Okay.
I like the fact that Noah's straining and Lance doesn't make a single noise.
Hey, there's someone there.
We can expect an interesting story.
I'm saved. I was sure I was done for when I couldn't get any comms out. All's well that ends well. Some black fog sprung up nearby. That's why you were having communication issues. Yeah, it came out all scrambled, right? So much for the coded message. That's what the Collectopedia request card was? It was a pretty big gamble. I didn't know if anyone would crack it. If I couldn't use words, I thought I'd at least try to hint at the location. Sequoia guessed right then. Sequoia? A captain from Colony Iota. She's the one who figured out that something fishy might be at play here. Oh, then please thank her. We'll pass on the message. I'm going to get back to my colony now. Thank you so much.
Now we just got to report to Sequoia and we're done.
I'd never even thought of using Collectopedia cards like that. I just hope nothing bad comes of it.
Aha, what bad could ever come of it? Or, in fact, of anything. Surely nobody will abuse this technology. I actually legit don't know if anybody ever abuses this technology. They're only level 27. They are nothing for me to worry about. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm going to stick around here a bit longer to explore a few things.
Let's use this. I'll claim the ether here.
Just because there seems to be some interesting stuff around.
Wonder what's inside.
And stuff I clearly did not explore sufficiently before.
This'll fetch a high price.
Feels like the slidey has to be higher up. But also don't know where it could be. Maybe it is lower down.
Now, we wait.
Bye, everybody else. You can take the next elevator. Ma'am, that's the control panel? No, I'm definitely missing something. I'm not sure where or what or how, but I'm missing stuff around here. And that makes me curious. Oh well, may as well explore some other things. I did, LV, always. Oh wait, no, okay, so there's nothing else here. Not that I can get to, anyway. So this elevator is only for, like... I assume there was, like, a quest there at some point.
Now, we wait.
There it is. Now, how do I get up there? You see, that looks like I just have to use the elevator again. But the elevator only goes down. I'm confused.
Now, we wait.
This suddenly feels like a puzzle in a game that does not traditionally have puzzles. No, LV, Onion Knight is too powerful. Okay. I'm just gonna head back and finish off this quest at least.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
A cave-in? And that ridiculous request was a distress signal? Yes, we were also asked to thank you. And Sequoia, thank you for working it out. I didn't do anything. You're the ones who did the heroic deed. You know, for him to work out that way of using the system, that's actually showing a bit of intellect. If he was stupid, he'd be dead now. Wait, did you just... Yeah, that was a compliment. Don't get used to it. Well, thanks for the report. Case closed. Man, you can tell she's in IT, because no matter what else happened...
I see some relations have changed.
She managed to close a bug report without actually doing any work, and everybody loves that. Collectopedia cards have a built-in feature that marks the location of the issuer. It was smart of Sif to flip that on its head, but there's still one person who's not so keen on the whole thing. Yeah, someone else? That would be Feely. He actively avoids accessing the system because it knows your location. I actually have no idea what he's doing with himself right now. He hasn't been in contact with even once. It's driving me crazy. Ooh, somebody's got a crush. Yeah, don't care about that. Oh, I wish you could survive jumping down there.
Wonder what's inside.
This should prove
In all of these games, there's so much I want to explore that is just unexplorable. And I know there's nothing interesting down there, but I just love to be there. No, LV, they haven't invented that yet. How are we getting through resources so quickly? We need to hurry up with the resupply. Our allied troops are in a tough spot right now.
Shall we go have a look then?
Yeah, the gliders in open world games, it is weird how prevalent they've become. And given how much Monolith worked on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I'm kind of surprised there's nothing like it in here. There was something I wanted to... Yeah, I wanted to check my skills. Is it skills? Interlink uses SP. That's what I was looking for. So we've got quite a bit of SP. We might be able to upgrade something. Just get an attack boost. There's no downside to that. Dexterity is also fantastic.
You found power.
This is going to be the end of stream, by the way. I'm just finishing some things up here.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve.
I still think it's really funny that they only have one line each.
A new power, eh? A new power, eh?
What did you hear, Meaty? Because a lot of Mio's text is actually quite difficult to hear.
More to add to the playbook?
Check out this sick new skill!
Why wouldn't it be, Beba?
Whoa, new power.
Why would Lance ever do anything else?
Whoa, new power. Whoa, new power.
Yeah, I think hip size really does have a lot to do with it. Anyway, that is where we're going to end stream. I've got to say, I'm enjoying being back. I love this game.
It's good to keep a record. Next time we play this, we are going to be moving on with the actual story rather than side content, which this was. It's good side content, but it is side content. So we're going to be moving on with the actual story next time. However, my next stream will not be Xenoblade Chronicles. It will be Sunday, 2:30 Eastern Time, where I'm going to be continuing with Monster Hunter, which is an endless game. So yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles continues next week, Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern Time. Although for Sunday and Tuesday, please note that daylight saving time is ending in Canada, so there is going to be a 1 hour difference compared to what you're used to. Except for Sabs, for whom it's going to go back, I guess. But yeah, let's take a look at who we can raid. I might raid Nicole, actually. I might raid Nicole. Nicole's playing Lethal Company, which seems neat. And Nicole also has a good voice. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's nice to be back. I will see you all around in a future stream. As I said, my next one will be Sunday. Xenoblade 3 returns on Tuesday. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Whatever time zone you're in, I will see you all around. Have a good one, everybody.
Ciao.